everyone, Hylas here. Welcome back to my channel. As you've probably seen in the title, in today's video we're going to be having TBR prompts choosing what I read. I'll probably just read one book because that's what I do all the time. But I found these TBR spinning wheel that has so many things. And obviously there are prompts here that I won't have because my TBR is like 20 books. So, okay, so I have my favorite kombucha here. It's raspberry. And it's amazing. I'm going to screen record my computer and spin the wheel. I didn't show you my TBR, but I don't think that's actually that necessary. We'll just go through it. Okay, first is purple cover. I'm gonna see what I find here, and then we'll talk. I don't have any. On my TBR, I don't have any purple in any book. I have like pink. I have a little bit of violet, like a tiny bit, but not purple. So the other one, let's go. Oh my god, I can't see. There's too many. Okay, a classic. So for classics, I have. Let's go. First one, it's Jane Eyre. I've read this book until page nothing, until chapter 7. Yeah, chapter 7. And I stopped it because I had so much going on in my head at the time that I just couldn't. I couldn't think. So this is one option. Then we have the Meek one. I consider this a classic. It's very tiny, but yeah. If I get to read one of these little ones, maybe I'll do 2 books in this video. Then we have White Nights that I also started reading. Don't know why I stopped. I think I just wanted more cold vibes. Then we have Animal Farm by George Orwell, which I am quite excited for. So, yeah. The other one is Emma. Such a pretty book. Then I consider this a classic. I don't know if you guys do, but I do. We have The Plague by Camus. Then we have a modern day classic. That's The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I will still consider it a classic. Then we have a recent book that I bought. Not recent book, but recent in my TBR. It's Down and Out in Paris and London because I'm studying free cinema in the UK and everything. And I think this would fit the vibe. And the last one is The Waves by Virginia Woolf, which is so confusing because I started reading it. I had to stop. Like, I actually wrote here and I posted it. Took me a while to figure out that the inner monologue. I was like, what's happening? So, next spin. Readathon. Okay, that does not fit the vibe. Set in Europe. Girl, I don't know. It's set in Europe. I don't think The Waves is set in Europe. No, this is in the United States. This is set in Europe. This is set in... We'll have to search. The Plague is likely set in Europe. We'll have to search. Emma. I have to search every single one of them. Let me search which ones are in Europe. Okay, Emma is in Europe. It's in England. So... that's one. The Plague is in Algeria. The Perks of Being a Wallflower is in the USA. Animal Farm is in England. If I'm not mistaken, White Nights is in Russia. So I have to see the Meek one. It's probably Russia as well. Yeah. The meek one is also Russia. And then we have Jane Eyre. No, I don't remember Jane Eyre's. Jane Eyre is also in England. And The Waves is in the United States. So that's what we have now. So after my search, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books left. Next spin. Let's see what we get. By 2 or more authors. I don't have one of those, so next one. I love doing this. It's really fun. 5-star prediction. Oh, Jesus. Well, I gave George Orwell a 5-star when I read 1984. So, Animal Farm, by what my friend said, could be. And the other 5-star, Jane Eyre is not a 5-star. I've read it. It would be a 4.5 or a 4. Camus is not my favorite writing style. Jane Austen I've never tried, so I don't know. So honestly, my only 5-star prediction is Animal Farm. So I think this is what we're going to be reading now. I'm thinking about downloading it on my Kindle because the font is so small. I can barely see it. Like, I'm gonna show you. Like, it's actually small. It's good to take this on a train though. So yeah, let's go read Animal Farm, and I'll definitely do another book because this one is pretty small. up, no anything. Just vibes. Basically, I finished Animal Farm right before I fall asleep yesterday night, and it's not a 5-star, okay, but it's amazing. It's really good, and I think everyone should read it because you'd see so much of the political state that we are now here that it's crazy. If you know nothing about this, basically there's an animal farm, and the animals, they create a political way of working where there's basically 2 pigs who want to be the presidents, and one of them eventually becomes the president, and the other animals are just working and dying and really fucking tired. Well, as you've seen, this is a political allegory. It's really nice, really easy to read. Like, if you have never read a classic, read this one. So easy, feels like those stories you tell children. Very nice. The only thing I couldn't picture in my head was actually the animals as animals, because they have names like Snowball or Napoleon or whatever, and I was picturing them as people. I don't think that's bad at all, but like, you know, if George Orwell didn't say the pig Napoleon, I would not remember that he was a pig. Yeah, I was having a hard time. So I ended up giving this book 4 stars. I don't have much to say because it's so small, but it's very relevant even today. This was written like 45, I think. Maybe I'm mistaken. Walking doesn't say here. Animal Farm was written in 45. Exactly, I was right. It also has a animated movie episode. I don't know. I might see that one. Very, very interesting. That last line, comparing men to pig and not knowing which one was which. Girl, you know what he was writing. And it's like, imagine, I think about this so much. Like, in 45, it was that bad. Now, it's still that bad, or even worse. So, I don't think we're looking a lot throughout our history. Maybe we should. Please study your history. Please. But yeah, have a nice ride. My review was literally like, I would read George Orwell's groceries list, because I would. He's a great writer. Amazing writer. And I have another book there that I want to read by him. But also, why do you make classics with such a small font? Now tell me, like, this is so small. That's why I read it on my Kindle. But yeah, let's find the next book. Probably the last one of the video. Okay, first spin. I'm looking right at my TBR. Let's see what we get. Again, 5-star prediction. Okay, we already had this one. I'm going to the next. Enemies to lovers. Girl, I don't even have romance here. I don't think I have enemies to lovers. Okay, so Unravel Me is enemies to lovers, but I remember I had another one. So wait. I also have another one here that I think is enemies to lovers. And now I have to search if Caraval is enemies to lovers. I know it's a fantasy, but I'm gonna search. Okay. So we have Caraval, which I already read like 3 chapters. We have She Drives Me Crazy. We have One for My Enemy, and we have Unravel Me. I'm more excited for these 2, but let's see what we got here. C setting. None of these is C setting, so next. Okay, disability representation, I also don't think. That was out on a limb that I loved. Most anticipated! Oh my Jesus! Okay, so I'm most anticipated for these two. And I don't know which one to choose because this is perfect for the fall, almost winter vibes. But I really want to read Unravel Me, so I will just spend another time. I really cannot choose. I'm crazy. What is it? A bookish book. Okay, One for My Enemy is more of a bookish book. I don't know if that makes sense, but it has a lot of Shakespeare. Okay, I'm gonna spin, last spin. Hopefully the last, manifesting. Bought new. They're both bought new. Oh my god, next. I might just create a wheel with these two and let it choose. Author you hate? Girl, I don't hate anyone. Jesus. Okay, I kinda hate calling you her. But, okay. Favorite author. Lowest rated. Okay. Okay, let's search on Goodreads. Where's my phone? Unravel Me is 4.13. And One for My Enemy is 374. So, I guess we're reading One for My Enemy. Guys, this is proper fall vibes because I have here my, I'm gonna show you. Cinnamon, no, it's not cinnamon. My apple cinnamon tea. I love tea and I drink tea all the time. Even in summer, I'll be drinking my tea. I really like that. Starbucks dragon fruit tea. No, it's not tea, it's a refresher. I like that one. And I also like bubble tea. No milk, please. I know you guys fuck with milk on bubble tea. I don't. It's just infusion with bubbles. I love it. I actually love it. The summer is really good. I like to drink it in the winter as well. In fall. I really drink it in fall. Oh my god. My favorite bubble tea places closes for the fall. It closed Friday and it only opens in December. I'll be like, Christmas bubble tea. I'm gonna keep reading, I'm gonna keep working. Right now I'm working on a script for school, obviously. And then I'll be reading again when I finish the scripts. guys. I haven't talked to you in a while, and you're seeing me completely out of frame. Seriously, I need to buy a camera. I need money to buy a camera, so let's not talk about it. Money is not, it's not here today. Not with us. Okay, I've read, I don't know, it's been 2 weeks since I started reading this book, and I have so many things to do, especially so much film editing that I've been doing. I'm a film student. I think I say this every single video I'm on. But yeah, I've been video editing and writing essays every single day. So time to read is not there. I am 52% into One for My Enemy, and I was reading it today on the train. I've been reading a lot on the train, and I love it, but it's also moving quite a lot, so I sometimes get quite of an headache, and I hate it. But I love the experience of reading on the train. I don't get nauseous or anything, but people are always looking. I don't know, I think in my train I've seen 2 different people with Kindles that I see quite often, and the other people are just like trying to figure out what you're holding in your hand. I'm like, it's just a book. It is just a book. So I'm 53% in, and I'm really interested in the story. At first, I was like, because I had picked up this book before, but I was like, no, I need fall vibes to read this. I picked it in May this year, and now it's end of October. Yeah, you're seeing this in mid of November, I guess. But I picked up this book again, and I was like, is it the time? I don't know. This book is it's the kind of book that you need to give the first act you need to give it time to develop, and then you're gonna love it. And I'm loving it right now. Can't lie to you, I was a bit confused. I was like, what is happening right now? And a lot has happened, but it's quite fun, and it kinda gives you what it promises, that it's enemies to lovers. I don't think I said what this is about, but basically, first it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling. It has a lot of Romeo and Juliet quotes. Every act is divided as Romeo and Juliet, and it's basically about 2 witch families. There's Kashi, I don't know how you say his name. It's the father of the boys. There's a family where there's a lot of boys that are brothers, and then there's another family that are a lot of girls that are sisters. So they're rival families, and the start was so unsettling. One of the sisters just went to the other family's house and kind of drugged her previous lover. Girl, I was so confused, but I love her. Her name is Maria. Her nickname is Masha. I love that they have these crazy nicknames. Like, the mains are Maria, Dimitri, that's his nickname is Dima, and then we have Alexandra, and her name is, oh my god, I forgot her name, Sasha, sorry, and the other one is Lev. It has a really weird name that I don't remember. Sorry, I don't remember his real name, but it's fun, you know? It's like very mystical, dare I say. The family of the girls, this side is the girls, this side is the boys, whatever. The family of the girls, they have a store where they sell like skincare and magical stuff and drugs and whatever. And it's really cool. It's really cool, just the vibes. I think I'm now reading it at the right time. Like, it's cozy vibes or whatever. So I'm happy this got picked up. Actually, I'm happy I picked it up now and I had the opportunity to read it now. Also, today I got book mail, a book for my mom. This is the book for my mom. It's in Portuguese. It's the final book in a series she likes. And then I got Bear Town. So, be prepared because in winter, I'm definitely going to be reading Bear Town. And you're going to have to see a video of me talking about it and reading it. I'm actually very excited for Bear Town, but I need that freezing winter where I'm like all cozied up in my bed. Yeah, but we're not talking about winter. Like, there's a saying here that I want to get tattooed so bad. It has nothing to do with the book. It has a lot more to do with me and what I believe in, what I love. But it's so beautiful. Because Dimitri's mom called him the sun, the moon, and the stars. That's basically the universe. And then Masha called him the sun, the moon, and the stars. Girl, don't do that to me. But okay, I'm gonna keep reading and then I'll give you my final thoughts. So, I just finished 1 minute ago One for My Enemy. And I think I'm gonna give it 3 stars. I know. So many people love this book, but I could not connect with the characters. Like, in the last act, I could not care less about what was happening. And it was supposed to be like the climax of the book. And I almost didn't care. So, yeah. What do I have to say? Sometimes the storyline was a bit confusing. I didn't know where I was, what time I was, what was happening. And one thing that I heard a lot of people talking about was the writing. A lot of people saying, oh no, the writing is very difficult. Olivia Blake is quite difficult to read. Didn't find it difficult. Found it very beautiful writing. But not enough connection to the characters to actually care about the plot. So it's I don't even have a lot to say. I feel like now I'm in a book slump. Like it took me 2 weeks to finish reading this book. I was so that I couldn't even read it. I read it, most of it on my Kindle to try to see if I could read more. Didn't even work. So I kind of was forced, like I was forcing myself to finish this. But yeah, I don't even have anything to say. I did not connect, and this is gonna be the type of story that I'm going to forget in a few months. That's good, because eventually in the future I'll have time to reread it and see if maybe it's just the environment I'm in right now. When I was at around 40%, I really thought maybe I should put this down and not read it right now. But I forced myself. I finished it. It's interesting, the witches and the world around it is fine, but sometimes, I wish we had more about the other sisters, because we really focus on Masha and Sasha. But I really wanted to know about the other sisters, because we know about the 3 brothers. Why not the other sisters? Why? Tell me why. I didn't find plot twists, crazy plot twists. I was like, quite predictable. 2 or 3 things that happened quite predictable. Really like the Romeo and Juliet references in the start of the acts and everything. But that's it. My mood is so low right now. I feel like it's from this book. So, I think we got to the end of the video. I really hope you liked it. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me a book that you want to read, tell me if you've read The Animal Farm or One for My Enemy. I really enjoyed Animal Farm. Now thinking about it. But yeah, I'll probably see you next week, I guess.